Welcome, Capricorn. This is your weekly focus for November the 12th through to the 18th, 2018. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, Tilly, for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now, let's turn to the cards and see what they have to tell us about the energy that surrounds us this week. We've got the Magician. Okay, well, Magician in the first place, I'm going to warn you right off the bat. Remember that the Magician is just that, a trickster. Okay, he's the guy that can make a coin disappear and come out of your ear. So, you always kind of have to take everybody with a grain of salt and stay grounded when it comes to dealing with people, because they could be offering you a magical carpet ride. They could be offering you a magical experience and stabbing you in the back at the same time. So just be careful of the trickster in your life, the illusion that can appear in your life. Stay very grounded in, but yet this is your wishes. This is your dreams. This is saying, what do you want? It's yours. What have you made the commitment to? What do you really value? What do you really want coming into your life? Who do you want to become? Where do you want to see the transformation happen? It's yours. So be careful of your thoughts. I mean, if you're going down negative roads and depressive roads in this energy, you'll get exactly what you were thinking of, whether or not it was a true wish or not, whether it was conscious or unconscious. So really bring your thoughts, your focus to the positive that can be going forward, and keep it very positive in everything that you do. So it's walking with um, intent. It's walking with integrity. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, there's good and bad in every road that we're looking at right now. Where do we really want to travel? Where do we want to expand our lives? Where do we want to grow? What do we want to truly step into? Okay, could it be work and career, and you're seeing an opening for, maybe it pays less, but you're allowed to have more self-expression or more control over the creative aspect of it, or it allows your creativity to flow in some way, or it opens up a passion that you always wanted to be a part of, doing something like this in your life. It could be in relationships, absolutely. It could be home and family, and really how to, I would almost think there's something with money and where to put the money, where to invest the money, something happening that makes you have to rebalance money situations within the house. Although I'm thinking it's a very positive that happens, especially following the Magician, not a negative. The Two of Pentacles is usually a very positive card, talking about good paths opening up to you, good directions to step into. So I would think it's more of maybe money coming in, maybe that you were not expecting, and now that you have the money, maybe you want to redecorate, or you want to expand, or you want to, I don't know, landscape, or it allows you to do more within the family rather than just the home. We'll see what other cards come out. Eight of Cups. We're ready to go forward. We're ready to go forward. And yes, we have to leave behind some aspects of things that we have always loved and always cherished. And, it's been our emotional blanket that we've carried with us. But it's time to let it go. It's time to take a risk on ourselves. It's time to step into some new beginnings, some new starts. The Six of Wands. When it comes to work and career, or what you do in the community or something, that there's achievement, there is recognition, there is support, there are people rooting for you. They can see what you've accomplished and they want more of it or better of it, or you're in full armor here, so you are going forward. This isn't a time of resting on your laurels, but it's some kind of recognition or support that comes your way. So maybe you've been trying to get something within the workplace and nobody's really been behind you on this, and now all of a sudden everybody's behind you and everybody thinks it's a good idea, and it's time for you to now lead the charge. This is more of a celebration of who you are. So expect promotions, expect getting hired where you dropped off your resume, expect opportunities to arise for you where you didn't think there would be an opportunity. There's some kind of support going on. So that could be within the workforce now or the community, or it could be home. It could be just somebody that you meet and they just like who you are and they, give you some contact information for possible employment or a new thing to a new venture, a new community organization. There's a lot of new and positive growth, and it's through working with others in cooperation. So, listen to people and what they have to say and take in their knowledge to make your success even greater, and by default, their success as well. We have the Page of Swords. We might knee jerk a little bit when it comes to relationships, think it through. But this could be a very spiritual, beautiful time for any kind of relationship in your life. And just taking it easy, just being with each other. This could be a best friend, it could be a lover, it could be a partner, a child, a parent, somebody that you work with, or somebody in the community. But there's this kind of knee-jerk energy that I'm a little worried about. That maybe we need the knee-jerk energy a little bit more in relationships. Maybe we need to open up. Maybe this is a good week to maybe have some knee-jerk energy and just pick up the phone and say, hey, I want to meet for coffee, and see where it leads. This is following your gut, following your intuition. Um, we could be stepping into a new platform of people, or a new like-minded group, something within the community that we've always wanted to be associated with, and just taking that jump, taking that leap, stepping into it, even though you don't know how you're going to be, and if you're going to be strong or you're going to be weak, you're going to be good or you're going to be bad, and it doesn't really matter. This is a time to integrate yourself in some way. Once again, I get it more in a positive. I don't see where the knee jerk, unless you're not really thinking through what you're saying to the other person and you just blurt something out. I mean, that could cause problems, right? They take it one way, you meant it another. At the end of the day, they're not talking to you. The message came out for another sign too. Um, so I guess we have to think about, what we are expressing. We have to make sure that they're getting the right intention of our words, of our actions. But I also get this, you know, try something creative and new when it comes to love, when it comes to showing love, when it comes to also being truthful to yourself. It's kind of like it's a young energy, a page. So it's about new experiences and new relationships more than the relationships that you're already in. Of taking a risk of stepping into, something unique and something different and something that you really wouldn't think yourself being there, 10 years ago. You ever say that? You would have told me 10 years ago I'd be here today. I never would have believed you. I would have laughed and laughed, and here I am. So it's kind of that kind of energy happening this week for you. We have the King of Pentacles. So this is, new moon affirmations. We are in new moon energy. Your crown is a living vine, for goodness sakes. You have so much potential in your creativity and what you want to invent or create or mastermind. And it really can bring in some long-term abundance, security going forward in your life. So this is a good time to really work things out through your mind, through your thoughts, and giving it some energy, giving it some time to percolate those ideas. And this isn't knee-jerk energy either. So when it comes to your true abundance, going forward, yeah, knee-jerk energy doesn't come into play here. Because here we are strong. We are really thinking it through. We are making the wise, logical choices. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is really going with the flow. This is to expect new experiences coming into your life, new ways of going forward, things getting better, things starting to move in your favor. Excitement and fun could be coming in right now. Absolutely. So be patient for it. The Wheel of Fortune is, the magician is the higher octave of this, right? The 10 turns into a 1 when we add it together in our numerology. So you've got it as your first card and your last card. So it is about stepping into new experiences. It is being the pioneer. It is expecting, wishes to be granted, for the support to show up when you need it, for the money to show up when you need it, for the people to show up when you need them, for the opportunity to show up when you need it. And so there's this, expect the unexpected. That if something comes into your life that brings in value or brings in some kind of worth or kind of sets you in the right direction or releases an anxiety or a fear or a worry that you're concerned that you've had, the wheels are turning into a new season for you. And this is going to put you, I see beautiful energy for you for the entire week. You just have to stay grounded through it. You really have to think through it. When it comes to love and relationships, you might want to, knee jerk the energy and try something new and deal with somebody new and try different things and different environments with different people and unique experiences. And it might open your eyes to some passion that kind of is laid dormant or hidden from you until now. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it's get excited about the new beginnings that are coming because they are. So every day, what present am I going to unwrap? What is the universe sending me today? Kind of attitude. And be very diplomatic in your approach. And, people are going to lean towards you, absolutely. But you also have to weigh out what everybody is telling you as well in order to really bring in the combined energy for the true success that can be going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.